beginner calisthenics. Outdoors with the gymnastic rings. Gone for wooden rings today. On a dry day you can use wooden rings outside. It's just when it's raining you don't want to use wooden rings outdoors. So wood can warp if it gets wet. That's why when it's raining I use the ABS rings, the black ones. To warm up for pull-ups, we're going to do some Australian rows. So keep your feet together. The rings should be about shoulder width apart. Embrace your core. I'm on a bit of a wobbly surface here, so I'm wobbling a little bit. That's all right. That's actually part of it. That's actually part of it with the rings. The idea is that because you're on straps, it's actually not stable. So your core's got to work even harder. Like I'm actually getting out of breath just doing this, just by holding this position. Anyway, to do Australian rows, we want to essentially pull our elbows right into our back and keep them tucked in. Don't forget to breathe either. I forget to breathe sometimes. But that's good though, it's a good warm up for pull-ups. As well, I've got different resistance bands that I'm going to use to warm up my shoulders. I'd probably say shoulders and wrists are the most important, so make sure that you get really warm before you start doing a calisthenics workout. I found that those two, for me, are where I get in trouble with injuries. Shoulders and wrists. So make sure you warm them up. For my shoulders, I do shoulder rolls. Get a light resistance band. This is 2 to 7 kilos. So a light band, and just do shoulder rolls. Feels good. And then for the wrists, what I do is actually I don't know if you guys can see this actually. Can you guys see this? On the tree. Let's have a look. Not really. So I can move you, why not? So to do my wrists, I put my hand flat on a tree like this and just press it in. And then essentially what you're doing is just stretching out your wrists. Because that's what I found, that the majority of my injuries come from basically wrist pain, shoulder pain. But get you guys back sorted there. Cool. What I do normally is I just repeat the warm-up again. I'll probably say warming up is the most important part of the whole workout. So again, your rings should be about shoulder width apart. And to do rows, I put them about line with my belly button actually. So about line with your navel. And then knuckles to the sky. Feet together. Embrace your core. And then you're pulling your elbows into your back and keep your elbows tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I quite like the wooden rings actually. Never had wooden rings before. These are actually quite nice. They have like a different grip compared to ABS rings. They both have to be fair, the ABS rings actually feel a bit more sticky. I don't know, I don't know if that's a good thing, but it makes your hands, it feels like your hands kind of stick to it. Whereas the woods feel more natural. Slightly smoother finish, but it's still like, it's got like an unfinished quality to it, so it doesn't feel like it's going to slip. Like it's got a textured surface, so when your hands start to sweat, they don't start slipping. But I'm actually quite liking the wooden ones. Right, so that's the warm up done. Let's do some pull-ups. All right, get these set up. I've actually got some different straps coming. So these straps are my original straps that I bought when I first started working out in general, to be honest. But these don't have scales on them, so they don't have a numbered scale. So you've got to do it by eye to see how high to do it. But I've got a new set of straps coming that I'm going to try out, and those have got a numbered scale, so it should be much easier to see what height they are and adjust them. Let's see. Oh, pull-ups, ring pull-ups. As well, I've started as well, when I first started doing calisthenics, I used to just be chasing maximum reps and the quality wasn't there. I've started to realise now it's quality over quantity when it comes to reps of calisthenics. I'd rather do 10 clean pull-ups than 15, half pull-ups. Half reps get half results. Let's do it, pull-ups. Try and go 10 clean reps. Same principle as your rows, really. Keep your feet together, arms shoulder width apart, embrace your core, and you're really pulling your elbows into your back to make sure that you're using your back and not your arms and forearms too much. Right, let's get it. 10 reps. Oh, yeah, that last one got me in the belly. That's another good reps. And usually I'll rest for like a minute to 3 minutes, depending on how fast I've recovered. Actually, I should really be writing this down. Don't even bring it with me like I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Got it here. Okay. See what I did last time. So this is my workout training system. Essentially, you can track your reps on there. But today it's going to be slightly different because I'm doing on the rings, as you can see. So the rings are going to be slightly different to these numbers. But still, I'm going to actually start a new page on here. And we're going to do bottom left. All right. This is going to be rings. So we did rows to warm up, and the exercise was pull-ups. So I did 5, and then I did 10. So I did 15 to warm up, and the first set was 10, like that. So I'm going to hit set 2 now. Hi, David Heenan, Blue Demon 09. How's it going? Set 2 next. Try and get 10 more. Let's see. It's going to be tough 10 these, I can really feel it. Right. Let's get it in, come on. Hope you guys are following on at home as well. Get some work in. It's a good day for it. Let's go, 10 reps. Two more. One more. Oh, that last one almost killed me. And I definitely need 3 minutes now. Okay. Here it is. Right. Let's go. So, number 10. In there. To be fair, I should have actually started out by doing a max rep test for each of these. Oh well. We're going to adapt it, do it off script today. Next time I'll come here and do a ring workout. I'm going to do a max rep test for pull-ups and for dips. Yeah, that'd be good actually. So I can then compare that to my numbers on the bar, which were here. So on the bar, I did 11 pull-ups as a max, which I wasn't very happy with, to be fair. 11 pull-ups for me is low for a maximum reps attempt. But then looking back, I was on 6 out of 10 energy. I've been ill the past few days as well, just had like a cold. So I think that's why my numbers were so low on my first max test. Dips were good and pistols were good as well, but the pull-ups weren't good. Anyway, this is today. Doing rings. Just on second set. So I'll do third set now. Give myself like 2 minutes. Let me know as well what sort of calisthenics content you want to see. I want to start making some more beginner workout tutorials and, what would you call them? Workout alongs. I don't know if that's a word or not, but follow along workouts. I'd like to do that. But let's go. Third set. Ring pull-ups. Oh, I don't feel confident now. You're going to see me fail it. But let's not talk negative, let's talk positive. I'm going to do this. I'm going to smash 10 pull-ups easy. Come on. Come on. Okay. 10 pull-ups. The odds of me getting all 10 are low, but let's see. Let's see. What I'll do is, I'll go for 10. If and when I hit failure, I'll stop and then try and get the other reps as quickly as possible. Let's see. Pull-ups. Five. Come on. Five. Disappointed with that. Come on. Come on, four. Oh, 5 more. Come on. Okay. 4 more. I'll get 4 more if I've got to drag them out myself. 4 more, come on. My arms feel dead, come on. 4 more. Easy. 3 more. 2 more. All right. 2 more. 2 more, we're done for pull-ups, come on. 2 more. One more. Come on. We're not cutting that. We're not cutting that, no way. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Just need 1 pull-up. You've done loads of them. Let's do it. Pull-ups. 10 horrible pull-ups. Here we go. Our Stitchhead. Thanks for joining. 10 reps. Well, it was 10, but it was 10. I'm gonna actually split that down. I'm gonna say that was like 5 good, and then 5 not so good ones. 5 good ones and 5 rubbish ones. Right, that's pull-ups done. So now we're going to do dips. Now this should be interesting because my maximum for dips on parallel bars is 20. So it'll be interesting to see how many I can do on the rings. Let's see. I think I'm going to need at least a 2-minute break now after that set. In fact, I can set the rings up whilst we're doing this. So, obviously for dips, we're going to have to get the rings a bit lower. Can't do a dip like that. So, get these down. You know what actually we'll do to warm up? We'll do ring push-ups. So, get these rings nice and low. What do you guys prefer, ring workouts or bar workouts? Let me know. So I really like the rings because of the versatility. Like you really can take these anywhere. But I do like a nice high bar as well. There's a park near where I live that's got a real nice high bar. Okay. So adjust your rings to as long as you can, really. But I guess these are just below waist height, which is the longest I can put them on my tree. And to warm up for dips, we're going to do some push-ups on the rings, which actually is a little bit tricky. We might do push-ups on the grass, actually. Yeah, that might be a better idea, actually. I might do it on the grass instead of the first. Yeah, we'll do that first, actually. Can you guys still see me on the grass? Yeah. So warm up for dips. Just do some push-ups on the ground. I'll do push-ups on the ground, and then we'll do some push-ups on the rings. Sounds good. Okay. Wrists about shoulder width apart, feet together. Keep your elbows tucked in. To be fair, you should already be warm from doing pull-ups, but it is important to warm up your chest and your triceps ahead of doing dips. So we will warm up doing some push-ups on the rings as well. If you're new to rings, I'd recommend grabbing a band. Try this actually. So I was actually thinking of a way to make it so it's harder for the rings to come apart, because that's where it's dangerous if you don't have control of the rings. If you're a beginner and you're trying to do push-ups on rings, that is where it gets dangerous. If you start getting to this position here, like with your arms all flared out like that. So just trying to think of a way that you could basically just try and keep these together so they don't stretch out when you're working out. But no, does that work? Not really. Something like that probably can work. Got to work something out of that. Anyway, just be careful when you're working out on rings. So, push-ups, feet together. Keep your shoulders engaged, elbows tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Sometimes I do skull crushes too. I don't know if you guys have seen those before, but like this. So again, I think you see out. This one's like that. So no, use this one. Fabulous. Keep on having to check if you guys can still see me in there. If I move rings, yeah. Cool. So I do skull crushers like this as well. These are good. So again, feet together, using this one ring, and you're just holding the top of the ring like that. So this left hand here, right hand here. Oh, these are difficult. I like those. They're really good for your triceps. Yeah. Big fan of those. They're like what do you call those in the gym? Don't even know what you call those. Tricep pull downs, is that what they're called? You get a rope like that and you do that. Tricep rope pull downs. Cool. So that's the basic warm up for doing dips. Now, just the rings. Gonna get the rings just about, well, you want it about in line with your belly button, I think. So I'm gonna have mine. Yeah, sounds about right. It's about there. I've ordered some new straps that have got numbers on them, so I can better see what height they should be at. Anyway, right, for dips, I can't do dips. Well, I can, but I can only do like 2 or 3 dips on rings without using a band, which is crazy because considering that, so if you look at my last time I did dips on a bar, I could do 20. So that's 20 parallel bar dips versus I can do 3 dips on rings. So it goes to show rings make everything 10 times harder. And I think as well with rings, it's even more important to focus on quality of rep rather than quantity of reps. Because rings are more dangerous if you don't maintain control. Let's see. I'll try and get. I'll try and go for 3 dips. 3. I'll try and do clean dips, but let's see. I'm wobbling already. Yeah, they're much harder. Ring dips are loads harder than standard dips. I think I'm going to use the band actually. This is how I do my band. As you can see this, like this. So, take one wrist like this and the other like this, and then do this. That. Just basically so that it keeps it secure when I'm on the rings. Because without it, I found that my rings like when I because I tried this because I see other people do this, where they put it on this side of the ring like that. And then put it on this side and then like hold it on there. But then if you do it like that, then how are you supposed to hold the ring? Because that's in the way. So, and same for that side as well. So you got like, you're like holding onto a wristband. I didn't like that. So the way that I do it, I could be wrong, but so I'm going to do it on the wrist and then just loop it round like that. So it's obviously secure. Same on this side. Loop it round again, and you got, make sure it's straight. Straight like that, yeah. And you got your band like that. So when you come to it, put one knee in, second knee in. There you go. Now that feels much more secure. So now I'll try and do dips like this. Oh, and then you pop your trousers up. That's the best way that I've found to do band assisted ring dips. I don't know if you guys have found a better way, let me know. That's it, 10 reps. Put this down. God, that's not the wrong one. This one here. Got here. Dips. I did. Well, did push-ups too. 10 dips. I did 10. Okay. Set 1 done. Dips. So set 2 next. But this is it. So I'm falling into the same trap that I did before, where I'm just picking a a whole number. So I'm just saying I'll just do 10 reps. Whereas that's not really the way that I should be training. I should be using my max to work out how many reps to do. So next time I come here, I've got to do a max test for rings. I've got my max numbers for my bar workout, that's fine. But for rings, I'm missing the max on my to-do list. Right, set 1 done, set 2 next. As well, actually. I don't write a note on this. I'm going to say, we use the 11 to 30 kg band. So on the notes, we can just add, we do the dips using a 10 to 30 kg band. So next time I know that although it says 10, it's 10 assisted dips really. Okay. Next set. Okay. How's it going, Marcus? Thanks for joining. 10 dips. Set 2 done. 10 more to go. I'm going to take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes, then we'll get the last set in. Thanks for tuning in as well, joining. It's good. Starting a little workout group. Little team of us getting a little workout in. It's nice. Gonna wait another minute and then get the next set of dips in. Oh, I'm feeling tired now. Which I guess is a good thing. I think it'd be a bad sign if you're coming to the end of the workout and you didn't feel tired. Right, let's get it in. Dips, let's do it. 10 reps, come on. Ah. Right. We've got 10 more. Great. We did 30 pull-ups and 30 dips. Great. Did some. I might even. This would be funny. I'm trying to get some for my skill work. So here at the top right, we're putting skill work. I'm going to do. This is going to be ring. Ring muscle up. I'm going to try and. I think it's very unlikely I'm going to be able to do a ring muscle up. Should we see? Let's see how this goes. Get your popcorn ready. Ring muscle up attempt. Let's see. I don't know where to start. That is advanced calisthenics. That is definitely advanced calisthenics. Wow. My friend can do a ring muscle up. Crazy. No chance. Absolutely no chance of that happening. With a band, it might happen actually. Let's see. No way. Ah. On that note, I think it might be time to end there. Whew. Get some food. I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll be back on live on Monday. So I'll go to the Calisthenics part on Monday. I'll do next week lives. I'll do Monday and then Wednesday, and then I'll probably do Saturday again. But I'll let you guys know. Thanks for joining. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter, everyone. Peace.